Irish NGO AIDS Partnership with Africa, APA, and Italian NGO Community of Volunteers for the World, CVM, have been working in partnership in Ethiopia and Tanzania to support those impacted by HIV for the past 12 years. CVM has been working in Africa for over 30 years. Our joint goal is to work with local support structures, government officials, religious leaders, police, judiciary, teachers, health workers, and influential local people to enable the most vulnerable in society to cope with the many levels of the AIDS crisis. Across Ethiopia, it is common practice for girls and young women to become housemaids. Through no fault of their own, they find themselves in situations where their families cannot support them or they can't support themselves, so they're obliged to leave their homes and take up residence with employers. Often, these employers impose enormous workloads of up to 16 hours per day on the housemaids, frequently without pay. These women and young girls are often deprived of education and can be vulnerable and exposed to violence. In Ethiopia, it is estimated that there are over 650,000 people working in bonded labour, entrapped in harsh conditions. However, one of the initiatives APA CVM has been involved in is setting up associations of housemaids across the country. These associations have been campaigning for better working conditions in the form of contracts, pay, agreed hours, and access to education. This is a meeting of the Housemaids Association of Debre, a small rural village in central Ethiopia. There are 20 members and it's represented by Anshinesh Wonderfrau.
ይህ ማህበር ዓላማው ያው አደረጃጀቱ ትግስት ሴተኛ ዳሪና መልካም የቤት ሰራተኛ ተብሎ ነው የተደራጀው እና የድርጅት ሴተኛ ዳሪዎች ያው ከሴተኛ ዳሪነት በዚህ ማህበር ተደራጅተው ሰርተው ውጤታማ ሆነው ከሴተኛ ዳሪነት ለመላቀቅ ያላቸው ዓላማ ይሄ ነው። መልካም ቤት ሰራተኞች ደግሞ መልካም የቤት ሰራተኛ ማህበር ያው በቤት ስራ ውስጥ ከመስራት ይልቅ ተደራጅተን ሰርተን ራሳችን እንጠቀማለን፣ ራሳችን ተጠቃሚ እንሆናለን። እስከመቼ ነው ሰው ቤት መስራት የምንችለው? እስከመቼ ነው ሰው ቤት ሰርተን ጉልበታችንን የምናባክን? ስለዚህ ይሄ መንግስት ይሄን ድርጅት ሲያመጣልን የቤት ሰራተኞች አንደኛ የስራ ጫና አለባቸው፣ በጣም የስራ ጫና አለባቸው። ታቅማቸው በላይ ስራ ይንትልባቸዋል። ሰዓት የላቸውም፣ የሚያርፉበትም ሰዓት የላቸውም። በአግባቡ ምግብ የማያገኙም፣ በአግባቡ ልብስ የማያገኙም፣ በአግባቡ ደሞዝ የማያገኙም። የተለያየ የስራ ጫናዎች ሁሉ አለባቸው። ያ ትልቅና ትልቅ የሆነ የመማር እድልም የላቸውም።
To keep the Debre Housemaids Association financially independent, they perform some income-generating activities, or IGAs. These include spinning cotton to make gabis, the traditional Ethiopian blankets. They also brew a local beer called Tella. The association keeps meticulous records about both its membership and its bank accounts for savings. Members are encouraged to embrace the habit of saving, no matter how modest the amount.
ጥሩ እየሰሩ ነበር። ጥሩ ገቢ ያገኙ ናቸው። ጥሩ ገቢ አግኝተዋል። ያችን ያገኙትን ገቢ በቡክ እያስገቡ ነው ወደ ቁጠባ። አሁን ግን ያው ክረምቱ እስከሚል ድረስ ይሄንን አተኩረን ይዘው ነው ይሄንን ጋቢ ስራ ነው አተኩረው ይዘውት ያንን በመሸጥ ብዙ ገቢ ያገኙ ነው። ያችን ያገኙትን ገቢ ወደ ቁጠባ እያስገቡ ነው። ያንን ገንዘቡንም በተለያየ ትርፍን እየቆጠቡ አይነቱን ያው ያዘዋወሩ እነሱ እየሰሩበት ነው።
One of the younger members of the Debre Housemaids Association is 15-year-old Jeno Anale.
ሰቤቴ ገባሽበት ምክንያት ነው። ቀደም ገጠር ነበር በህፃንነቴ። ከዛ እናቴ ናት ዳረችኝ። እምቢዬ ትምህርት ነው የምፈልገው የትምህርት ያገባው። ከዛ ደግሞ አቋረጥኩትና እዚህ መጣን ከእናቴ ጋራ። አሁን ሰው ቤት ገባው። አቋርጬው ትቼው ደግሞ ሰው ቤት ጋር አሁን ደግሞ ያስተምሩኛል። ሰው ቤት የገባሁበት ጊዜ 2 ዓመት ነው።
When Jeno became a housemaid, her workload was so heavy that her employer wouldn't give her time to go to school. But since she joined the association, she has negotiated with her employer, who now pays her a small wage and lets her go to school.
እኔ ራሴን ችዬ ከሰው ቤት ወጥቼ ትምህርቴን እንድጨርስ ነው ሀሳቤ።
Perhaps the most important achievement of the Housemaids Associations is the introduction of contracts, bringing financial responsibility and working conditions to the employers.
ውል ዘው ገቡ ልጆች አሉ የተወሰኑ አሉ እዚህም አሉ መጥቷል። አዎ ያው 100 ብር ሆቴል ምሰራ ልጅ አለች አንድ በ100 ብር ነው ተቀጥራ ምሰራ አሉ ልጆች አሉ። በተለይ አሁን በቃል እንዲጠየቁ እነሱ ይቻላል ያው ሲቀጠሩ በውል ነው 30 ብር የሚቀጠራል።
This represents real progress in the lives of housemaids, but there are other equally vulnerable sections of female society in Ethiopia. In the uncertain world of bar work, women are vulnerable to violence, HIV, AIDS, and other sexually transmitted diseases from violent or infected customers. As part of their work with vulnerable women, APA CVM has helped set up a bar workers association in the small rural town Debe. This association has helped vulnerable women get education in the area of HIV, AIDS, and other sexually transmitted diseases. They're also given a small amount of startup capital to help with their income-generating activities, in this case, gabi making and also running a small cafe. The Barworkers Cafe in Kuye is situated in the municipal government complex, which gives it a stamp of approval at government level. The association is chaired by 22-year-old Dinkeyehu Desta.
Yo abalu መጀመሪያ ላይ 73 አባል ነበረን አሁን ግን 48 አባል ቀርቷል። ከዛ ውስጥ የጋቢ ተጠቃሚዎች ማለት ነው ገቢ ማስገኛዎች 15 ናቸው 15 ሰዎች ናቸው። ያው አባሉ 48 ነው 1388 ብር አግኝተናል። እንግዲህ ነው ያገኘነው ነገር ያለን ይሄ ነው። 15ቱ አባላቶች አንዳንድ ጋቢ አልብሰናል። እንግዲህ እስካሁን እየሰራን ነው ሻይ ዳቦ።
The members of the association combine their income-generating activity with one of their weekly meetings.
ማህበሩ ያው እኔን ያገዘኝ ነገር በጋራ ሆነን ከበሽታ ነፃ እንድንሆን ከኤችአይቪ ቫይረስ ተጋላጭ እንዳንሆን ነው ጠቀሜታው። በየ2 ሳምንቱ እየተሰበሰብን ኤችአይቪ በማንኛውም ስራ ያለ ኮንዶም መጠቀም እንደሌለብን ትምህርት ስለሚሰጠን ያንን ነው ግንዛቤና ጠቀሜታ ያገኘው ብዬ። ማህበሩ ሲቋቋም ሰርቶ መለወጥን ሰርተን በጋራ ሰርተን ተርፋማ መሆንን ራስን አጋልጦ ከመስጠት መጠንቀቅ ነው። ይሄ ነው ትልቅ ዓላማ አለን ብለን የገመት ነው። ይሄ ነው የጋራ ችግር የኤችአይቪ ቫይረስ መሆኑን እናውቃለን። በሴተኛ አዳሪነታችን ራሳችንን አግልለን ስለምንሰጥ ትልቁ ችግር ይሄ ነው። በሽታን ስለምናስተምር ከኤችአይቪ ነፃ ሆን ማለት የኛ ትልቅ ችግራችን ነው። ትልቅ መፍትያችን ነው። ራሳችንን በውይይት ሰዓት መግለጻችን ማለት ነው።
The Housemaids and Barworkers Association belong to a network of other associations representing the vulnerable and disadvantaged, groups which had traditionally been ignored and unrepresented till now. But slowly, step by step, the work of APA CVM in partnership with these women and girls is giving a voice to the voiceless, promoting their education and skills and enabling them to face the future with greater confidence and hope for themselves and their children. APA CVM recognises the enormous amount of work that is being done by the people of Ethiopia and Tanzania themselves to work their way through this crisis that has been ongoing for decades. We recognise the work of the most at risk and vulnerable women and girls with whom APA CVM work in partnership to build a brighter future.